Dear Cheryl, I truly appreciate all the times you were willing to hear me bitch and moan over the phone and whatnot. But I won't be bothering you anymore because it's pointless now. And the fact remains that you'll endlessly listen to me bitch and moan and whatnot, but you'll never get your hands dirty. When push comes to shove, you'll tell me, oh, pick up the phone and call elder abuse, but you won't do it yourself. If we both did it, they would have to listen, but you won't get your hands dirty, Cheryl. You won't get your hands dirty. You won't even pick up you won't even type up a letter to the housing here. So as far as I'm concerned, you and Mary are helping to perpetuate Marion's blatant lies about me. And that's the truth. I don't care if my friends see it, I don't care if you see it otherwise, it's the truth. Mary and Cheryl know the truth. Even the fact that Cheryl didn't bring me up at that meeting. She told me later, to tell you the truth, Laura, you weren't even brought up. Of course, you play right into Marion's hands. She wants my mother. She wants people to forget I exist. She wants to pretend my mother doesn't have a daughter. And you were there, and you didn't even mention me. And Marion loved that. Marion loved that I wasn't mentioned at all in that goddamn fucking meeting. You think I'm stupid? And I'm just shit in the eyes of the law when it comes to my own mother. And now Marion's getting away with murder as far as I'm concerned. She's getting away with fucking... People who know the truth don't give a shit. I can guarantee you, Cheryl will never ever write a letter to the head of this house. Like, she won't do it. She won't get her hands dirty. Oh, she'll sit there and listen to me and whatnot and push Mary, and she pushed Mary about the release, but Mary didn't listen. Mary didn't bring the goddamn release to the hospital like I wanted her to, And I'm sure my mother would talk to her today and she'll blow her off, because that's what she does. That's what they all do. They just treat my mom like she's just this little child and can't think for herself and whatnot. And I just looked at the dishwasher. I don't think my mom even uses her dishwasher. Do you understand? My mom has all that money, and I see it in her that she's afraid to even spend any of it. I know that she is. I know it. Elder abuse would be here in a heartbeat if Cheryl called them. She never would, though. She never would. She'll tell me to do it. And basically, they told me that they take your notes and then they turn it into a case. Then they decide. And chances are they won't come here. And remember, my mother's the queen of lying. She's a queen of acting like everything's okay. I doubt she'd even tell elder abuse the truth. I have nothing more to say to Cheryl. I was going to go see her tomorrow, but what's the point? Seriously, what's the point? I don't see any point. She and Mary would know the truth, and they just can't let Mary get away with doing this to me. Man, Cheryl had told me she was there to represent me. She was there to be my advocate. I wasn't even mentioned. Because that's how Marion wants it. You understand? Marion was tickled pink that I wasn't even mentioned. Cheryl didn't even, I wasn't mentioned at all. Because I don't matter. That's why. I don't fucking matter. When push comes to shove, I don't fucking matter when it comes to my own mother. And anyone who tries to tell me otherwise is wrong. Dead wrong. Mother probably would get over it if something happened to me. Probably would. Just her rest of her fucking family don't even give a shit about her as far as I'm concerned. She's always put them ahead of me. Even when the aunt was dying, even when she threw me in the mental hospital, threw me in the shelter. Stop being so selfish, Laura. Jessica's dying. You know? Don't upset the family. God damn it. Don't upset the family. The family who couldn't even pick up the phone and give you a call when you were literally less than 10 minutes locked up in the nut house while they were having the family cookout, and you cried to me in LA. They wouldn't even stop by to give you a piece of cake, let alone just pick up the phone and say hi, and you knew that they were having that family cookout 5-10 minutes down the road from where you were locked up in the nut house, Mama. Don't upset the family. I'm the one who's always loved you and always, and you put the fucking family ahead of me always. Don't upset the family. So-and-so's dying. Just go be in the shelter like a good little girl, even though I sent you the money for you and Omar to come here and stay with me and heal. You know? You come here, you be arrested. On what grounds, Mom? Doesn't matter, because they can fuck with your head. Marion and the woman in the office here are just in cahoots always. On what grounds will I be arrested, Mom? There's no restraining order against me. I didn't do anything illegal. And that bullshit note Marion forced you to write in 2009 and give to the police and whatnot. You went to the police and had it destroyed in 2010 when I was the only one to visit you in that mental hospital when you've been in for over a month. I flew from LA to be your first visitor in over a month. And then lo and behold, Marion got you out like immediately the next week because it didn't look good. She showed up there and I had spies in there. I made friends with people in there because I got permission to visit you all day long instead of just normal visiting hours. Because they knew I'd flown in from LA. It didn't look good. Marion showed up. And my friends, and they're like, oh yeah, she showed up, she asked, blah, 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 and dressed all dignified, and you know. Then my mom got out, and my mom was driving back then, and I think I met her there, I don't know, whatever happened. We immediately drove down to the police station, had that stupid note ripped up into pieces. And then I flew back to LA. So, a couple days or something, I don't know. Just saying, there's no legal basis for anything. And Cheryl and Mary know the truth, and Mary is actually saying to my mom, Laura's not there, is she? And when we wouldn't want to lose your housing. Just swallowing hook, line, and sinker Marion's fucking bullshit. Everyone swallows Marion's fucking bullshit. Especially my mother. Has all that fucking money and is afraid to say boo, afraid to do anything. I don't even think she's run her dishwasher. I'm looking at it, looks this, I don't think she has. And my mom said, she didn't even clean your goddamn refrigerator. She said she did. Okay, she didn't clean it completely, Mom. She did a half-assed job. You still came home to it being half filthy. I saw it. I saw it after you had cleaned it somewhat, you know. She didn't. Marianne can... She says she did. I don't care, Mom. This isn't the fucking novel 1984. Marianne can say anything. Marianne says she took 2 weeks. Said she took her 2 weeks to clean this house. Oh, yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit. When you first talked to me in the mental hospital, it took 6 hours to clean this house. It didn't take her 2 weeks to clean this house. She didn't even do the best of jobs. Okay? She's just fucking with your head, Mom, as usual. You could ask my mom, why you've been home over 2 weeks, are you not using your dishwasher? If it's broken, she probably doesn't want to tell Marianne it's broken, she just won't use it, whatever. It's all disgusting. It looks the same to me. It looks the same as the day that I left. Marianne did not. Marianne could say anything, you understand? Marianne could do a half-assed job in this house, spend a couple, 3 hours, and say she took 6 hours. Tell my mom she took 6 hours. Tell my mom she took 2 weeks. She could say anything. 2 plus 2 equals 5. It's all bullshit. It's all makes me ill. In the end, it's going to kill me, and I don't even care. I used to care, now I don't care. I used to struggle to stay alive for my mother's sake, but I don't even think my mother would give a shit deep down. Told my mom what my online friend told me. It'd probably be for the best if I just move far, far away and only see my mother, a couple times a year or something. And my mom was like, oh, is that what you were gonna do? Yeah, if I can, Mom, probably. And you and your fucking deceitful, lying piece of shit cunt of a half-sister can live happily ever after with one of your croaks. My mother why she hasn't run that dishwasher, it still the same. I see the same gross crap on the bottom. I bet the dishwasher doesn't even work. Mom's probably afraid to call Marianne and tell her the dishwasher doesn't work, so she just won't have a dishwasher. That's how my mother has to live. When she has all that fucking money. Remember, too, she's not allowed to give her daughter a fucking penny of it. It's not going to be anyone checking in on her, like I was promised would be the case. Don't worry, Laura, your mom's not going to be on her own. Someone's going to know. They won't pay for it. I need to get my fucking stuff out of here. Find a place for me, just get the fuck away from her. Even my love is drying up. I'm so sickened by this thing with Marianne. Even my love for my mother is drying up. There, you want truth there? It's the truth. It's all because I'm so fucking sickened by this shit with Marianne. She's gone too far now. I may have saved my mother's house from burning to the ground with or without her and her dog in it, and I'm being blamed for everything, and I'm just supposed to sit back and accept it, right? I'm not supposed to be upset. I'm just supposed to sit back, and that's how it's going to be. No one cares. My mom says, well, I tell Mary. She doesn't listen. I tell people, they don't believe me. Of course they're not going to believe you, Mom. You just spent 3.5 months in a fucking nut house. They're going to think I'm just influencing you, but Cheryl and Mary know the truth.